Unipart Group is a multinational logistics, supply chain, manufacturing and consultancy company headquartered in Cowley, Oxfordshire, England. It has operations in Europe, North America, Australia and Japan and works across a variety of sectors that include automotive, rail, marine and leisure. Originally part of the state-owned conglomerate British Leyland, Unipart was demerged from BL in 1987 and is now partially employee-owned and is one of the largest privately owned companies in the UK. History. Unipart as it operates its business today was formed in 1974 by John Egan. State-controlled British Leyland put him in charge of their Unipart Parts and Service division, let him make it independent and brand it Unipart. The use of the Unipart brand to market service parts for British Leyland vehicles was similar in concept to Ford's Motorcraft brand. The next year British Leyland was nationalised. Egan left in 1976 to join Massey Ferguson. Then 29-year-old John Neal replaced Egan and he continued Egan's policy of providing the same logistical services to its parents' competitors as well as to British Leyland. In 1987, shortly after British Leyland had been reprivatised as the Rover Group, Neal led a management buyout of Unipart, in part financed by a wider employee buy-in. Unipart is now 70% owned by its workforce and pension fund, the other 30% is held by sympathetic institutions. Unipart's traditional promotion of its services was by motorsport sponsorship, from 1978 with the Triumph Dolomite Formula 3 team, and from 1980 in Formula 1, first with Ensign and then with McLaren until 1983. Once Unipart were completely independent they returned to Formula 1 sponsorship, with Tyrrell and later with Jordan Grand Prix. For the past 30 years, Unipart has been making products and sourcing product under the Unipart brand for sale to Britain Euro unregistered trademark S car owners. In 1999, Unipart purchased the Partco network which consisted of branches largely located on industrial estates providing parts into the automotive aftermarket. Partco was renamed Unipart Automotive. Over the years, Unipart Group rapidly expanded out of its original core business into wider logistics markets such as rail and the health service. In 2011 51% of the Unipart automotive parts business was sold to H2 Equity Partners. The remaining 49% of Unipart Automotive was retained by Unipart Group. A condition of the sale was that Unipart Group exercised no control over the business. H2 previously purchased a controlling stake in another European automotive aftermarket parts distribution company called SATA Holdings, the market leader in Benelux and northern France. It was hoped that H2's controlling interest in SATA would eventually boost the number of parts offered by Unipart Automotive in the UK from 90,000 to 160,000. Under its new ownership, Unipart Automotive was granted a restricted license by Unipart Group to use the Unipart brand on a limited range of wholesale outlets and a tightly controlled range of automotive car parts in the UK. In April 2013, H2 sold SATA Holding to Unipart Automotive via Euro unregistered trademark S main rival Euro car parts for £176 million. In July 2014 Unipart Automotive entered into administration with the loss of more than 1,200 jobs. Some branches and 361 staff were sold to Andrew Page and the Parts Alliance. Andrew Page, which has 93 branches and more than £170 million in turnover, is a member of the Parts Alliance, a buying and distribution group. Unipart Group is now working with Andrew Page and the UK Parts Alliance to ensure that British used car owners are still getting Unipart products. Unipart car care centres, which are based in towns across the UK, will continue to be supported and will continue to deliver the same high standard of service to their customers. Operating divisions. There are 4 main operating divisions within the Unipart Group. These main operating divisions are Unipart Logistics, Unipart Manufacturing and Unipart Rail, and within these are various business units. Unipart Manufacturing, this division produces original equipment components and is a first-tier supplier to the automotive industry, supplying a customer base which includes British, European and Japanese vehicle manufacturers. It also designs, manufactures and services heat exchangers. Unipart Logistics. Unipart Logistics. There are a number of smaller business units of Unipart Logistics which include aerospace, defense logistics, security and expert practices consulting business units, Unipart International, with operations based in mainland Europe, the Gulf and the USA. Unipart International provides services and products to the truck and bus aftermarket, the collision parts industry and the industrial and automotive heat exchange markets. Unipart Rail. This division is located in the north of England with sites in Crewe, Doncaster and York and provides engineering and logistics solutions to the rail supply chain. The company also has several other brands which it has acquired and trades under, such as Dorman, who specialize in LED lighting. The Unipart Way. The Unipart Way is a system of lean manufacturing tools and techniques, with a guiding philosophy to reduce waste or activities which do not add value. Based on the company's learning from Honda and study into the Toyota production system, it is the name the company has given to its methodology. It involves a process of continuous measurement which is designed to lead to a reduction of wasteful activity, thereby ensuring the best deployment of time and resources. The methodology is not without its critics. Most publicly, the work done at HMRC was censured by PCS General Secretary, Mark Sierwotka, who stated, "By reducing staff to nothing more than machines on the whim of consultants, the department is undermining the morale of staff who face imminent job cuts and office closures." HMRC argued that Unipart's work has produced significant benefits for them. An HMRC spokesman said, "Lean is all about offering a better service to our customers and staff. It is a key element in HMRC's plan to provide improved service and meet efficiency targets." Staff are asked to organize their desks when shared with colleagues to avoid clutter and to make sure they have everything set up to do their job effectively. Any suggestion that staff are restricted to a pen and cup on their desk is simply not true. Rather than making work boring and repetitive, staff are being invited to work with their managers to improve the way tasks and systems are developed. Corporate social responsibility. Unipart has strong links with the local community and education, supporting many community initiatives and organizations. Unipart has a traditionally strong affiliation with motorsport. In 2006, the company teamed up with Nigel Mansell and his sons, Greg and Leo, in a sponsorship deal in support of Nigel's sons' careers in Formula BMW. Currently, Unipart also supports a pilot initiative to support 11 young people who were struggling at school. They now attend classes within Unipart daily and are supported through work experience. By being treated as trainees rather than pupils, their attendance records and academic progress have been transformed. Unipart also supports an initiative to give homeless people supported and paid employment. With nearly 10,000 employees, Unipart people play an active role in their communities as counsellors, special constables and as volunteers for numerous charities and organisations. Unipart supports business in the communities per centre club principles, aiming to distribute 1% of its pre-tax gross profits in goods or in kind each year. In 2008, Unipart Group achieved overall gold status in the Bitsy Creek Index and platinum status for its environmental performance. References. External links: Unipart Group official site.